All right. Hi guys, and either welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer Rowe, and in today's video, God, I really don't like starting off my things like this. Anyways, so firstly, Happy New Year's, guys. If you guys are already subscribed to my channel, if you've been watching me for the past year, thank you so much. With that being said, in today's video, I decided that I was gonna do a, what a stripper makes in a week, or what it is that I make in a week. These last few months, my sales have really gone up. I am gonna let you guys know that I'm probably gonna be steering away from the dancer videos just because I do intend on sticking with YouTube long term. I don't want my YouTube channel to just be about dancing. With that being said, however, I did want to make a what I make in a week. I'm kind of apprehensive about making this video just because, like, obviously, like, counting what I make. First of all, I'm gonna contradict myself. I used to be like just completely against the what you make videos, money counts, but I really enjoyed watching them on other people's channel at the same time. So I was like, I don't know, for so many reasons I didn't want to do it. This is probably gonna be my last money count for you guys. Not my last stripper vlog, because again, the majority of you guys that are on my channel are here to watch my stripper vlogs. I want to continue to make content that you guys originally came to my channel for, but I do plan on sort of steering in a different direction. When I first started my video, it was kind of just like on leveling up your life, and I kind of want to get back into that. This year, I really want to focus on my fitness, on my financial goals, and I don't want the entire channel to be, around just being a stripper. Anyways, so last night was New Year's Eve. I decided that I wasn't gonna spend it with my family or my boyfriend. I would much rather bring this new year with some cash. I have some really big goals this year, and with that being said, there are some numbers that I need to hit, so I can't just be like slacking off. Anyways, but I have the money that I made here last night on my bed. I was trying to get like a cute thumbnail of the money for this video, but I don't think that I like anything. Here, let's try and make a thumbnail. Gosh, I feel so stupid, right? Do you guys like my hair? All right, so let me pick up my tits. Anyway, so I'm just gonna like organize all this. I know it's gonna take a while, so I'm like, should I fast forward through it, or should I just like turn off my camera? I don't know, it doesn't matter, right? I'll tell you what, this like that never gets old, but I'm just wondering how much is here. I wonder if I can eyeball it correctly. There's not really any big bills. Like, there's a 20 here. I think there's probably there's less than 10 20s for sure. And there's no Benjamins. Like, these are just, here's another 20. There's a couple 5s. Anyways, so if I had to guess what is here, 12? You guys think 12? I think maybe 1,200. Anyways, I'm gonna sort all this out, and obviously this is day one. Yeah, so I'm gonna sort all this out.
This sale is big for me. This is where you want to be as a realtor in the luxury real estate market, the $1 million range. You can establish yourself in this market.
Right, it was a while to get there, so just nothing to say. Nothing.
Burnt to the ground.
Wow.
That is so sad. I just can't even imagine. Is her mom okay?
She's
That honestly took a while. But I don't know. What did I guess? I think I guessed 1,200. Let's see how we did. I put them all in stacks of hundreds. This way when I go to the bank, they can just put it through the machine and I don't have to sit there so long waiting for them to sort through everything. All right, so I put everything in stacks of hundreds, and then I gotta go put this in the bank. But I do this so that when I go to the bank, I don't have to sit there forever. They could just put it through the machine and I could just go. Bankers are very immature. They like to giggle and just act annoyed or whatever when you come with all these ones. I wonder if I could trade these and not work, because I just really don't feel like dealing with that BS. I don't have any big bills. There's literally no Benjamins here. I have $100 in 20s, so that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. I can't even count. 1,000, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 10. 1,000, 1,100, and then 78. So 1,178. $30 shy of what I thought I made, but this entire vlog is just gonna be a money count. So day 1, 1,178. So it's the whole next day, and I'm gonna be leaving for work here in about, actually as soon as I'm done with this. I haven't counted my money from last night. I just haven't, and I wanted to film this before I left. I'm getting everything out of my bag right now. I don't have rubber bands to sort everything out, but I will do the best that I can. I have a hair tie and then these 2 things. But yeah, so yesterday was Saturday. It was New Year's Day. The night started off pretty slow. I thought it was gonna stay slow, and then it just picked up around midnight. I have quite a bit of ones. I'm not sure how much is here, but I kind of want to guess. So this is yesterday's money. I also had $625 Zelled. So I'm gonna count this really quick. I think, what's here? 700? I think there's like 700 here. Maybe 650. All right, so I got everything separated in stacks of hundreds. So you got 100, we got 200, we got 300, we got 400, we got 500, we got 600, we got 700, okay? 700 plus 625 is 13. I made 1325 plus 11. 1325 plus 11 is 1336. I made 1,336 last night. And then the night before I made, it was like, I can't remember, but I'll do the math right here for where we're at for the week already. And I actually have got to go. I gotta go to work. Hopefully it's a good night. It is day 3. And once again, I'm gonna be heading to work right after I'm done with this money count. I haven't counted my money yet. Do have a good idea of how much I made. Also, I picked into my bag today. I went to the grocery store and then I bought my family some Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A was $27. And then at the grocery store, I spent about 80 something. Let's just say 90. Let's round it up to 90. So 90 plus 27 is 117. So whatever we have in here, we're gonna add 117. Also, if you're a dancer, do not recommend spending your cash. I don't typically do that. I don't even know why I did that. I went in my bag and I just paid for what I had in cash. If you're a server, if you're a dancer, if you're a bartender, don't ever spend your cash. That's a really, really easy way of losing track of where your money is going. Last night was not really that slow, but the customers that were there were not they weren't spending. I didn't sell a single dance, but I did find that one person that was spending money on me all night. So all night, you know, I still did good, but just not compared to the last 2 nights. So let's find out what we got here. So when I was on stage, this guy was like, he was actually kind of a dick. He wasn't throwing the money like they typically do. He would just kind of like throw these on stage, and these are $45 each, so a lot smaller than my stack of the last 2 days. Let's count this really quick so I can go to work. Look at that, we actually have some Benjis. I love hundreds. As soon as I'm done with this work week, I'm gonna have a spa day. Like, I'm definitely taking myself to a resort spa. Listen, I deserve it. You guys have no idea how bad my body hurts right now. Okay, anyways, so my eyelash just got stuck. We have them in stacks of hundreds. You guys already know. So we got 100, we got 200, we got 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500, 600, 700, 700, and I believe there's 14 here. Yeah. So 714 plus the 117 I spent on groceries and Chick-fil-A for my family this morning. So 800, and what's 17 plus 14? I can't do math. 8, 9, 10, 11. So $821. I mean $821 on a Sunday night. And so right here I will put our total right now for the week. All right, guys. All right. So I have to go to work. I gotta go. I'm so tired just thinking about it, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably before work. Okay, so it is day 4. Actually doing a money count, and it's not right before work. And last night was Monday. It was very slow. I already basically know what I have here. I have, just because I was really slow and I was in the back, bored, just counting my money, putting it in rubber bands, but I'm not 100%. I'm not sure exactly what the number is, but I have a good idea. Okay. Like I said, most of it is rubber band up. That looks awkward. Let me undo that. So this is Monday's stack. I've said this already like 3 times in some of my other vlogs. Like, what I consider a bad night today is literally what I thought was a good night or a good shift a year ago when I started these videos. So that's a really good way of looking at things. Anyhow, I got 200 here because I do stacks of hundreds. Not 100% sure what I have right here, so I'm gonna count this really quick. All right, so that last video that I was recording for you guys got cut short. There wasn't enough storage in my phone to keep recording, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut off the video right there for the money count. My intention when I started this video was to work 7 shifts and show you guys what it is that I make in a week as of today, but I physically could not work 7 days in a row. Like, I could not. After day 4, I kid you guys not, I took my shoes off in the locker room and my feet were spazzing out. I didn't even want to put my sneakers back on. And I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, nobody works 7 days in a row anyways, not even 9-to-5ers. That's not a thing. And especially dancers. Dancers do not typically work 7 days a week. I've heard this from men in the industry that are not actually doing the work. Oh, if I was a dancer, I'd be working this many days, I'd be doing this, I'd be doing that. No, you wouldn't. It's a very exhausting job. Physically and emotionally, It is a draining job. 4 days in a row was a lot for me to do. As you guys can see, as of right now, I am averaging about $1,000 a night. To me, that's really good. There are girls that I work with that make like $3,000 a night, and I see it all the time. There are girls that I work with that make less. It depends on your hustle. It depends on if you have a clientele. It depends on the customers that are walking into the club and how affluent they are. I've worked at clubs where I got the vibe that I was making more money than the people that were walking in there, so I wasn't doing as well as I am now. I highly recommend gentlemen's clubs, something that's considered a little bit higher class, because that tends to attract a certain type of man. If you are a dancer, or if you're thinking about being a dancer, I think that you need to be willing to relocate. You have to do your homework, especially if you live in a city where there's just not a lot of money. You need to move somewhere. You need to move to a club where there is money. And then also find where it is that you fit. I have worked all different types of clubs. I have tried urban clubs where you can make a lot of money. I don't fit in very well. I don't. Do you hear how I talk? Do you see my mannerisms? That's not where I'm gonna fit in. I've worked biker bars. I've worked everything under the sun. I swear I have worked everything under the sun. And just my personal opinion is that try to always do a higher class club, because that brings in people with money. You're not going to be able to make money off of people that don't have money. Also, if you are considering working a higher class club, if this is something that you want to do and you're trying to, you know, make the most out of it, you're going to want to go to a gentleman's club. You're going to want to go to a higher class club. And keep this in mind, it doesn't have to be this way. You can also work your way slowly up. But when you go into these clubs, don't always assume that you're just going to right off the bat make, you know, crazy money. You need to consider all the work that's going in. A lot of people think that we just walk in there and throw on some lip gloss and eyeliner with some high heels and that the money is just going to be flowing to you. A lot of the girls that I work with, even myself, I don't consider myself super high maintenance, even though I kind of am. I have had work done. The women have had work done. You don't need to have work done. Some girls are just naturally freaking gorgeous, but these girls have invested in their bodies. They know how to sell their dances. Clients that have been coming to see them for years. It's also another tip. Be nice to the girls that you work with, you guys. I've been where I'm at now for about 5 or 6 months. When I first started, it wasn't as easy to make money because the girls didn't know me naturally. They're not just going to invite you with them when they're selling champagne rooms. Now that I've been around for a little bit, a couple of the girls know me. If they're selling a room and they need more than one girl, I get snatched up. If you happen to meet a girl at work that is doing this favor to you, make sure you invite her as well when you're making sales. So you have to treat it like a business. Make sure that you look the part. If you need a nip and tuck, if this is the profession that you're gonna wanna pursue, you know, consider it. Also, the things we wear are not cheap. Invest in, you know, the nice gowns, the nice underwear, the jewelry, and the internet is your friend. Obviously, I'm not the first person to make these videos. There are tons and tons of videos out there. There are training programs, there are Instagrams, there are Facebook pages. Like, just educate yourself and take it seriously. And yeah, I mean, that's it. I think that's the end of this video. Guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys so much. Also, side note, guys, when you're starting to make this kind of money, you're gonna have to learn how to track it. I'm gonna make a completely separate video on this, but just for this video, I wanted to add this on there. Trace all of your money, put all of your money in the bank, okay? Then obviously separate savings for your taxes. And then I recommend using QuickBooks, taking pictures of your receipts. And this is gonna be the easiest way to do it. Make sure you do your 1099, and I highly recommend doing your taxes quarterly, because trust me, waiting till the end of the year, scrounging through all of your receipts and organizing everything is such a pain in the rear. Like I said, I'll make a separate video on this for you guys. This is all I have for you guys today. God, I waited way too long to finish this video.